Mm. Nice hot tea. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing today? Well, I guess it's afternoon right now. Mm. Nice hot tea on a miserable day. Mm. Well, this is actually going to be more of an update video than anything else. Just bringing you up to speed on what's been going on. We're basically just sitting around the house mostly. The last 4 days have been super miserable weather. There we go again with the toys. Yeah, there you go. Woo. Yeah, miserable weather. It's been like raining and windy like crazy, as I've mentioned before, but really windy lately and like a lot of rain. It was on Friday evening. It snowed up on the top of the mountains there overnight while it rained down here. But just been miserable weather, windy and raining and just nasty. And we just don't want to go anywhere or do anything. Yeah, it's insane. So basically, it's sitting around the house mostly and not really getting much content done because of that. Mm. It's almost absurd, yeah. So basically, mostly all we've been doing is going grabbing some groceries and doing the necessary things we have to do to get by and everything. And also just taking the girls out and running them around on the grassy field over there by the visitor center so they can burn off some energy and do the business and stuff. And kind of like this.
Another rainy afternoon, I don't know what I'm to do. I just miss you more than anything. It's way too quiet in the house, I'm just wasted on the couch, 'cause I don't wanna feel anything. Wish you'd stay here beside me. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Wish you'd stay here right with me. I can't shake that feeling that we said goodbye too soon. I know the hour's getting late. I shouldn't sit here and contemplate. I just can't stop thinking about it. I won't forget a single thing, from drunken nights to Sunday mornings, and how you smile at me. Wish you'd stayed here beside me. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Wish you'd stayed here right with me. I can't shake that feeling that we said goodbye too soon. Wish you'd stayed here beside me. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Wish you'd stayed here right with me. I can't shake that feeling that we said goodbye too soon.
Mm. yeah, like I was saying, what happened to the squeak? Oh, boop, boop. Yeah, we've just been sitting around doing very little, and just going to update you on a few different things and kind of just do that. But basically, the birds are gone. The place that they were going to go to, they released a bunch of birds into the wild. They were old enough to be released, and they let them outside, and they seemed to be successful there. So they had a space open up for a couple more birds. So the last three birds there, um, we took them all up to the that place up there, up near Penticton there, in the general area, and let them take care of them. It's much better because they have much more space there available, and they're more. They've been doing this for years. It's what they do is they just rescue birds and raise them up and then release them into the wild. So it's something they've been doing a long time, and it's better for the birds that way. Like I say, more space, more knowledge and everything about them and stuff, and better to take care of them. And this place is just too small and for the birds, and plus, birds poop a lot, and little birds like that don't recognize that they're not outside and have to poop in a certain place and bury it and whatever, like dogs do, kind of thing. But oh, you got your little toy too. Oh, look at that. Woo. And so, yeah, it's much better for them and much more success rate, I would imagine, than being in a cramped, tiny little house like this. And me trying to juggle my health and the two dogs I've already got and the birds. It was just a bit much and everything. And I wasn't getting a lot of sleep. It was basically a round the clock kind of deal. So, yeah, they're going up to where they should be, and they'll be much better off that way. And we hope to just check on them now and again and see how they're progressing in that, before they get sent off into the wild, which would be a great thing. Yeah. Mm. Oh, dear. Oh. So now, as far as the truck, and 1 second. Come and get it. Come on, get up, get up. Go get it. Get up. There she goes. Come on, get up. Yeah, as far as the truck and the tiny house and all my units here go, so far we got to do a bunch of work on the truck, and it's going to be a fairly big job and everything like that. So the first project is we need to do the clutch. The clutch really needs to be done, and so we've ordered up a complete clutch kit that has everything in it for the truck, and that's the first thing we're gonna do is replace the clutch and all the parts and everything like that, and get that functional. And that's probably the biggest job that we're gonna have to deal with the truck, and we'll do that and get that done out of the way, and then the following month, I guess, when because I'm on CPP disability pension, so I don't have a ton of money just lying around so I can do these things. But after we get that major part done, then we're going to work on, we're going to check out the starter motor, the alternator, and then work on all the other different things like the rear end and the, the transmission and all that, just to make sure they're good. Check out the ball joints and all that kind of stuff, every little detail on the truck itself. But that's going to have to wait until we finish doing the clutch thing. Big job, bunch of money, and I might have to take some time off in filming and that because I probably won't have the truck to drive around for very much for a while there. So that's the plan on that, and we're making headway. Like I said, we've got the clutch on order. It's actually sitting at the automotive shop, parts store right now, and just waiting for us. Probably, I think it's 7 or 8 days now to payday, and so we're going to pick it up on payday in roughly a week, and then start working on it, and just take one step at a time and go from there. So I thought you'd love to have an update on that kind of stuff. So anyway, I thought you'd appreciate an update on the things going on around here. Um, I mentioned about the birds and so far the truck. That's about it. And after that, once the truck is up and running and functional again, then I'm going to put a for sale sign on this tiny house and put it up for sale and that because we need more space. We definitely need more space. We got to have a motorhome, which will probably give us at least 3 times the space that we have now. It's very tight and cramped in here. This little tiny house gets a lot of attention. It's really cute and adorable. It looks fantastic from the outside, but that's from all the people that aren't actually living in it, like me and my girls here, kind of deal. So yeah, it is kind of cramped, and it's not really set up properly. And you could actually change everything around and actually get the better spacing and more usable areas and stuff like that for all my stuff. But in the end, it's still just too small, too cramped, and everything like that. And we need to have more room. And on top of that, I'm not a big fan of dragging a trailer around and trying to park it at some of the campgrounds because they can be small and tight. But also, I park it and I unhook it, and then I have to drive around the truck, and so I'm leaving my house behind wherever I go, and it's not necessarily the greatest thing to do. You never know what's going to happen when you're not there, kind of deal. But that's the thing. Yeah, I would just much rather it be so much simpler. Just jump in a motorhome, drive around, and then you pull over wherever you want, side of a highway, at a campground, doesn't matter where. And all you have to do is get out of the driver's seat and walk between the 2 seats and into the back and go lie down in your bed right there. You don't even have to get out of the vehicle and walk around and go back in. Whereas with this place, you have to. So if you're in kind of really nasty weather and you park somewhere, you jump out of the truck and you have to run through all the heavy rain or whatever's going on to come in the back door here and come inside. So that'll be a bonus. Everything about having a motorhome over this whole unit here is more advantageous and a better setup for us in general. And so that's the plan, and that's what we're going to do. And like I say, right now we're just playing around inside all the time because the weather's been so nasty. Like on Friday, I was saying it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. The weather's just been stupid. It's been raining most of the time, very cloudy, very windy, and raining a lot. And like I say, even snow up in the top of the mountains overnight one night. But yeah, so it just really limits us for getting out and actually doing anything, doing any real filming. So here we are today, and we're just, it's actually starting to lighten up a bit out there. It's still really overcast with clouds and stuff, but it's starting to lighten up a little bit. I guess the clouds are getting a little thinner, but it'll do that, and then all of a sudden the dark clouds will just kind of motor in again with the wind and just start raining and pouring everywhere and just being completely nasty. So, so there we go. And this place is starting to be a real tip. Yeah, it's getting really messed up. I've straightened out the bed and everything because the girls can play with their toys a lot easier and stuff like that. But with this weather that's blowing, all that wind and everything, I've even got a towel down at the bottom of the door where the gap is, just so the wind can't howl through there and cool the place down too fast. And I've been burning the little wood stove quite a bit, especially overnight, just to keep kind of warm enough to sleep and everything. But yeah, the place is getting to be a mess. And part of that is just because it's so small and cramped, and I can't find places for everything and put them everywhere kind of deal. It's really, really hard to organize and stay organized. And when I move something, I got to move everything else over to compensate for what I've just moved into a different position. Yeah, it's insane. So that's just a bit of an update of what's been going on lately and what we're up to and stuff like that. And soon as the weather clears up and breaks, kind of thing, I'll get out and probably do some more fishing and motor around, maybe just campsites or something like that. Um, um, Here and there, when I've got the truck available when we're not actually working on it. But basically, the clutch is pretty much going to be a 1 day job, as far as I understand. So it'll only be down for 1 day, which is good because I need to get around and stuff like that. Although I do have the availability to call on a couple of different people to drive me around, go get groceries, or take the dogs so they can go run or whatever. Just get out and about for a bit. I do have that advantage of having others to help drive me around and stuff. So I'm not really stuck, but I don't like not being able to drive myself around. I hate being a passenger. It's been so many years since I've actually been a passenger in anyone's vehicle, and I've been doing my own driving for I don't know, a very long time, probably 25, 30 years. I'm not even sure. I'd have to sit down and calculate it, but yeah, I'm just not used to that. So I prefer to have my own vehicle and be the driver and be in charge, that sort of thing. But anyway, I guess I should clean up a little more and do stuff and see how the weather turns out. But on top of that, we've been getting some really nasty thunderstorms kind of thing. I haven't actually seen any lightning, but then again, I'm not really looking out the window to see what's actually going on. But the thunder has been insane, very loud, and it's cloudy, so I guess that's probably why I just hear the thunder and I don't see the lightning at all. Not really sure, but it thunders and it rains really hard at the same time, kind of deal. And when it thunders, it echoes in the mountains or the big hills in here. It echoes right through the whole valley, kind of thing, and makes it a lot louder. But anyway, when we come up with more stuff, we'll update you on how things are going and what we're going to do next, kind of deal. So we'll catch you soon. Ciao. So now it's dinner time, and it's still blustery and windy and rainy and terrible outside. But we're getting ready for dinner here. So check this out. Right here we got this beautiful, gorgeous grass-fed ribeye steak for the girls there. And it was on sale there. So for basically $1.50 for each of my girls, I can feed them really, really well and healthy there. So let's get on with this one. There we go, a nice, beautiful, delicious ribeye steak for my little girls there. All I have to do is cut that in half and then chop it up in little teensy tiny bite-sized bits for the girls and get on with that. Just like that. Oh boy, the girls are just going to love that. That's going to be so special for them. Awesome. And then for me, I'm going to steam up a bunch of rice here with some buckwheat in it, so it's really super healthy. And I'm going to turn it into curried rice because I got a bunch of curry left over. And then on top of that, I'm going to fry up a couple of eggs there and throw them on top and enjoy fried eggs on rice and buckwheat. That's going to be great. I just know it. So let's put the water in here and get this sucker steaming. There, let's get this thing going. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Let's mix in the curry and plate this. There we go. Curried rice. That's awesome. Looks delicious. So now let's get those eggs on there. Fried eggs. Wonderful. Soft fried eggs too. I like a runny yolk. I like that the best. Yeah, there we go. Isn't that great? That is fantastic. Fried eggs on curried rice. Oh, I'm going to throw some pepper on that sucker. And then we're just going to dive into this. Well, there we go. Everyone's eating. Every one of us. Yeah, so this is going to be awesome. Just awesome. Curried rice with fried egg and soft runny yolk. This is going to be great. Going to be great. Oh, I can taste it already. Wow, that's nice. Eggs and curried rice. Really good. Fantastic. Fantastic. Right, girls? Right? Yeah. How are you doing? How are you doing? Is everyone doing good here? Angel, how are you doing? Yeah. Enjoying dinner? Perfect. Yeah. Everyone's having fun here. Yeah. Including me. And this is fantastic and delicious. Yep. So I'm going to dive right into this and finish her off. So we're going to catch you later, I guess. Ciao. Tally ho. Tally ho.